What up, everybody?
And this is another episode of SSB Drives. And okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway, it's February 2020. Just for reference of what we're driving around.
Yep. And it's quite sunny on this President's Day.
It is President's Day. Wow.
And thanks to this rain, there's going to be a lot of green here in San Diego. But
we won't be in San Diego.
yeah, we're actually going to be in West Chula Vista. The part of Chula Vista that people don't really think about when they talk about Chula Vista.
AKA Old Chula Vista.
Hell yes. So, we're going to go ahead and start our tour. What are we right now? 4th Avenue?
Well,
Highland?
Right now we're on the National City side.
Yeah.
So this is Highland.
But, yeah.
Once you turn left and cross over this bridge, it is officially Chula Vista.
And that's where we're going to start things, because once again, people don't really think about, like, this part of Chula Vista when they talk, like, Chula Vista. It's mostly, East Lake.
Yeah, East Lake.
Here we go.
You know, this is still kind of near, my area, so obviously this Walmart over here on the on the right and the Best Buy are places I go to pretty often.
Now, have you ever been to this part of like West Chula Vista, like this industrial complex?
Of course I have. This is also where the DMV is, where I got my driver's license.
Oh shit, yeah. I would usually go to the DMV like by my house, which is the one in almost San Ysidro, but then that got moved to San Ysidro, like San Ysidro proper.
Well, yeah, I still go to this DMV. I had to fix registration issues here pretty recently.
Oh, for the truck?
No, for the van.
Oh, I gotcha. Now, in this like small complex, I want to say like maybe, like 17 years ago, I dropped my Nokia 3395 phone, like, I think at that Jack in the Box, and this kind gentleman, like, pick it up, and he called April, and,
As the most recent call?
Yeah, and then, she arranged a pickup at the dude's, like, work complex, which is where we're gonna go first, but I don't know if it's, like, still there, because that was almost 20 years ago.
Kind of long lights there in Chula Vista, honestly.
Yeah. Even more so if you're trying to take a left turn. Here we go. Right here, we're stuck behind a few cars that are turning left as well. So this right here is the first industrial complex. I don't know what it's called, but you find the strangest things here in these complexes. I saw a tile store here, landscape supply. So this is Trousdale and Brisbane. All right.
Truesdale Drive in Brisbane Street.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Well, the U-Haul lot is over here.
Romaine Electric, starters, alternators, and batteries. Okay.
Yeah. So around these areas, you're probably gonna see a couple of cars that are in the middle of their driving test.
Yeah, so it's a super safe place to drive. Alright, let's see what we got here.
There's the State Route 54 right in front of us as well.
Yep. And then a storm drain entrance right there, which is too small to crawl in.
And a rear projection TV for some reason. in the gutter.
Oh, look, a Subaru WRX. Car that I was planning on getting.
Not anymore.
I'm taking it a step further beyond.
Also, we are still in your RSX. People are wondering.
Yeah, but not for much longer. This car is finally starting to like show its age, and this might be going to my kid cousin. Ooh, what's this? Okay, cool. Self storage here. Ooh,
Honda Acura Toyota Lexus. I don't know what that is.
that's probably like a independent like service shop. You will see quite a bit of like those in light industrial like sheds, like this spot here. Race ready products.
Lowe's Towing. Kind of a automotive area here.
Yeah. But people don't really go here, you know, because it's kind of out of the way. But, you know, I kind of figured that it might be nice to just like drive around here and, you know, see what's up, poke around. Ooh, look. Weeds. Express Pipe and Supply Company. Yeah, I had a hell of a time. Yeah, I think it was like this shop, Dave's Auto Service, I think. I just remember I had a hell of a time like trying to find it because this is like during MapQuest.
And at the time, you didn't have your phone.
Yeah, I most definitely did not. But yeah, I eventually like got it back, and you know, all was well.
Trying to figure out people like, hey man, what was it like before having maps on your phone?
You had to print out like maps on MapQuest.
Man, that was you. Even before that, me, I was like, you would just, you know, read the Thomas guide.
Oh yeah. If it was like San Diego, I had a pretty good idea of where like stuff was. So like, I had a like Thomas map also, but I think I left that in my Camry. And then, because by the time I got this car, like MapQuest was
3 or 4?
2005.
2005.
Yeah. And there's the DMV, as Brian was saying.
Yeah.
Of course, it's closed because it is President's Day.
Oh, so okay. There's nobody out here taking driving tests. That parking lot is empty.
Of course, we're gonna stop here. And we're gonna go. Hey, fuck you, dipshit. Four-way stop, people. And now that car behind us with the replacement bumper is staying far away because he probably saw the GoPro and probably realized that, yeah, we just caught him on camera trying to do a California stop. Alright, so here we are continuing down West Chula, and of course we're going to stop because we followed the rules of the road, unlike this asshole behind us. Yeah, to be perfectly frank, in this part of West Chula, it's mostly houses. Mm-hmm. But we are going to be coming up on downtown West Chula Vista, or what they just call like downtown Chula Vista.
Yeah, the main thoroughfares of Chula Vista. It's kind of an old school kind of a town.
Which,
as soon as you hit like, you know, Broadway, 3rd Avenue, those kind of big thoroughfares.
Which we are currently at now. We're at 3rd Avenue.
This is 3rd and E.
So, once you cross E, we're going to be going down this Main Street-ish part of Chula Vista, where these like storefronts, they look like they're straight from the 50s. Look.
Yeah, a lot of these stores are really old too. These buildings especially. There's the old Vogue Theater, which I don't even know what it is anymore.
I don't know what they're trying to do with it. Sunpath Academy. A
lot of construction going on right here. Oh man.
Yeah, lots of construction going on.
This used to be San Diego Junior Theater right here.
There's Sin Nombre and 3 Punk Ales. new bars that have popped up over here, and you know, lots of specialty shops.
Bars and breweries, man.
Yeah. Great place to be. And there's another brew bar. There's another beer house called like Machete that's opening up soon.
Yeah. Coming up here on your right, a special place for you on every Saturday.
Every Saturday afternoon, not by choice, mind you. We're coming up on one of the few Fuddruckers left in San Diego.
The cheese fountain, bro.
Ain't gonna lie, dude. The cheese fountain is dank.
And you have like buffalo burgers or something?
Yeah, I had a buffalo burger on Saturday afternoon, man. It was pretty good.
See, it's not all bad.
Yeah,
it's good food.
It's a good, honest burger, and everybody that works there is pretty honest. Wait, another beer house?
Coming soon. Pizza beer house.
So this is going to be the new Convoy, probably.
No, this is yeah. I wouldn't call it Convoy. It's 3rd Avenue. It's its own thing. There we are. There's Fuddruckers.
And there's Fuddruckers right there.
And just past Fuddruckers on the right is the park.
Yep. And I had a chance to go to this bakery that's on the left, and it's pretty dope. Pretty good food. Nice. Good choice of tea. I think it's called Cafe Tazo.
Yeah.
And LaBella.
We just passed the Chula Vista 3rd Avenue sign.
Okay, I think we're gonna swing a left here and see if we can like pass by like LaBella's Pizza. That's where I first met like one of my homegirls, Erica, Korean Erica.
So yeah, San Diego likes having signs for neighborhoods. Just, you know, not just San Diego proper, but all of like the San Diego area.
Yep. There we are. Just turn left here, and it's a protected left, so it's easy. Yep, that is LaBella Pizza and Games on our left. So it's a combination of like a pizza deli, but then there's also games and shit. So it's kind of like a Chick E. Cheese, but then there's also the section for like fine dining. It's like all three in one. And I've been trying to get my folks to like go there, but Dad just likes burgers, so yeah, we go to Fuddruckers there every Saturday afternoon. Every Saturday afternoon. All right, we're gonna turn right on 2nd, because right here, these are all houses, and as you can see by the architecture, these were probably built in the 40s and 50s, 60s too, probably.
With the occasional remodel popping up out of nowhere.
Yep. But most of these houses are single story.
There's a few. We'll just pass a two-story here. This one right here is a church. One of the other interesting things about this area is some of these houses have something that a lot of West Coast houses don't have.
Basements.
They have basements.
Yep. But of course, just looking from the outside, like, you can't fucking tell.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go turn on H as we continue into West Chula.
H Street, also kind of a wide street. It actually has freeway on-ramps.
Yep.
From both sides, I believe.
It sure does.
And by both sides, we mean the 5 and the 805.
Mm-hmm.
West Chula Vista is bounded by the 5 and 805. 5 to the west. But then again, it goes past that all the way to the coast.
It does. It does.
And then 805 to the east. Where past that, it's East Chula Vista.
Okay, I think we can turn left here. Right here is 3rd Avenue again. We're going to pass by. Oh, fuck right off. Okay. This is the San Diego courthouse. I had to go here for my AP US government like field trip. Very boring. And I skipped. Well, I didn't. I've never skipped out of jury duty. I just never got picked.
Oh, you go here for jury duty? Dang, okay.
Yeah.
I always end up going downtown.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually go to. I usually get summoned to like that one. All right. Let's see, and right here, this used to be a Boney's. Now it's called Sprouts. Yep.
Which back in the day was probably just to save on.
Yeah. And then this is Freemasons shrine.
It's a Masonic Center.
And then a post office.
The big Chula Vista post office. Is this one still operational?
I think it is.
Okay.
I believe it is.
It feels like a lot of the old big ones are in operation anymore, like the Point Loma one that we had in one of the earlier episodes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think that one now is just a hub. Like, there's no pickup there. Oh, and Jack in the Box says that, $4 fish sandwich combo is coming back. That means that it's Lent and also my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrating the big 3-7.
Yes, a Carnivalo supermarket.
This used to be a Vaughn's.
I don't know if everyone knows what a carnival is, but yeah. Essentially a Mexican supermarket.
Yep. Best place to get like guac. Mexican supermarket. Guac y pico. Let's see, and on our... So this is a golf course, if I'm not mistaken, on the left. You can't really see it because of all the trees and stuff, but yeah, that is a golf course. And to our right is a asylum.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, the big fried cheese. And Carl's Jr. And take a look, rallies!
Oh yeah.
And in churches, and there used to be Lynchels.
Old school eateries. You don't see too much.
Yeah, dude.
I love it.
I fucking love rallies, man. Let's see, and this right here, Ross, that used to be a Kmart.
Mm-hmm. Northgate Market.
Oh, Gonzales. Yeah, that's actually someone new. Vape Up USA. Alright, and this is Naples.
Naples Street. Mm-hmm.
Now, this McDonald's here, it just got a renovation, but for the longest time, it was one of the filthiest McDonald's in, like, San Diego. For the longest fucking time. Like, ugh. Oh. And the building that's right next to the car audio, that used to be an F Street. I think that became a dispensary. And this Jimmy's Family Restaurant, it hasn't had any owners in years.
It's just empty.
It's just fucking empty.
Dang.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna turn right here. We're gonna go into
Imperial.
this complex. Because right here, I don't know if this place is like still open, but there is a Japanese tea shop here.
Although I'm not sure if anybody can see anything on the screen right now because we've got a glare and
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can try some shady. There we go.
your windshield's kind of got some dust on it.
Yep. So, right there, Hogetsu.
Japanese tea cakes, Hogetsu.
Yep. Straight up, that is a legit Japanese like tea shop, but they keep weird hours. And
here's Sushi Ramen Izakaya Naruto.
yeah, which is really poppin'. Like, the way to go there is like about an hour.
Jeez.
Yeah, I went there during their like soft open, and the sushi was great. Like, really good shit.
Oh, here's something you see a lot in Chula Vista. Check that out.
Old trucks.
Classic trucks, bruh.
Yep.
It's probably going somewhere. But every once in a while, you'll see it, like a whole bunch of them just cruising down the street. Oh. And they'll have meetups at Fuddruckers, too.
At Fuddruckers. That's you know what? That's probably why that Fuddruckers is like still open. Because they have deep ties with the community here.
The classic car meetups, dude. They're always there.
Yep. Oh, and
great.
then Katie's Donuts. For a long time, that sign over there, the K had like fallen off one time, and they didn't fix it. So for the longest time, it said D's Nuts.
Yeah. Instead of
Katie's Donuts, it just said D's Nuts, and that was a landmark. So it definitely like brought them business.
Well, here is Palomar Street. We've got if we headed west on the street on to the 5, there would actually be you'd see like the last remaining drive-in theater in like all of San Diego.
Alright, hold on a minute.
Because we don't go to Santee.
Yeah, for obvious reasons. Now, this right here is the parking for Senpai, my favorite Japanese restaurant in Chula Vista. Been going here for years. One of my anime club senpai, I think her family owns it. I believe she's like part Okinawan, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Senpai's an awesome spot. They got good spicy ramen there. Really fills you up. Wait, so there's a drive-thru on Palomar?
Drive-in movie theater.
Oh, drive-in.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there is.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, cool. Alright, well, things slow down. Jesus. Okay, that's fine. This person's gonna go. Good.
Alright, heading back southwards again. Are we heading all the way down to the edge of Chula Vista, where it becomes San Diego again?
Just about, yeah. And then that'll be a good, like, stop.
A lot of people don't know that there's another part of San Diego that's kind of like cut off from the rest of San Diego by Chula Vista.
Yep.
And that's actually where you're, that's your neighborhood.
Yeah. And as I mentioned during that first video, it's kind of isolated and yet connected to all of like South Bay, but yet not part of any of it. It's weird. That spot is Palm City, and that's where we're gonna end like this run here.
Yeah, because at some point, 3rd Avenue actually becomes Buyer Way.
Yep.
And at that point, that's where we're back in San Diego. Which is funny though, like if you look straight ahead, you can kind of see the football field
Of Montgomery High School.
Montgomery High School, which back when we used to do the Final Fantasy 7 playthroughs at your house, we could hear football games every Friday.
Yeah, every Friday.
Right
oh my
your door.
God. How long ago?
And you don't even live that close to it.
Well, I live pretty like
it's like at least a mile away.
yeah,
I'd say it'd be like 2 or 3 miles away.
probably a 20-minute walk.
But because of the canyon, that sound travels all the way to your house.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely does. Now, I do remember like one kind of sad story. One of my homies, Jeff Satsad, he's one of my like old neighbors and one of my old like Mercado homies, right? He was the quarterback for Montgomery High School that broke a win streak.
Wow.
I'm sorry. They broke a losing streak during their homecoming game. They lost to Southwest, who at that time was nursing one hell of a losing record.
And here we are. We are now crossing the I guess it's the Otay Valley.
Yep.
Which is essentially the border between Chula Vista and South San Diego.
Yeah.
yeah, welcome back to San Diego,
Welcome
guys.
back to San Diego. So, yeah, when Southwest won, they rushed the field on Montgomery's homecoming game. Pretty brutal. Sorry, Jeff. Alright, and with that, that's a small episode, so we can go ahead and, like, call it quits here as we try to get some grub.
Alright, guys. Peace out, and we'll see y'all next time.
Yep. Take it easy.